Hey YouTube, Vermont Prepper. What you see here is the Garmin Inreach Explorer. What we're going to do today is go through the initial setup and configuration in both a mobile device and in a computer. So stay tuned, don't touch that channel, and enjoy.
Welcome to my world. We're going to talk mainly about military vehicles, solar power, and self-sufficiency. But I also like to live life to its fullest potential. I do this through music. Specifically, I'm a drummer. Music runs through my veins, and I'm also going to discuss the various equipment I use and throw in a few covers. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to the channel.
Here's what comes in a box. You have your quick start manual, your unit itself, charging cable, and a connector with a carabiner on it. And that goes on the back right here. On the unit itself, you have your SOS button on the side right there, on the right side. So you can't send an SOS in error because this is a big rubber stopper that you have to raise up. And you see the button right there. That's what you have to depress in order to send a message to an Inreach team. Your power button right here on top, and your charging port on the bottom. The next thing I'll do is show you some accessories that I got that will actually make it a little bit more durable, and you have to purchase those separately. Real quick before I connect to the mobile device, I wanted to show you two things. One that you might not be able to see is the screen protector I got. I already put it on. It's a tempered glass protector, as well as this silicone case right here. I really recommend that you get both of these things. I'll put some links in the description if you're interested, but it'll just make the unit a lot more durable and protect your screen in case you drop it, which is highly possible when you're going on, these kinds of adventures. The case is really nice, and they're really pretty cheap to get on Amazon. The case provides room for your SOS button. It has a little area here for your power button and your charging port right here. It's a micro USB charger, and I'm actually going to charge it before I set it up in the mobile device. So you just plug it in there. And then I wanted to show you how you connect the carabiner. You have two slots on the inside right there, and it kind of just slides over the rear of the unit, and then it snaps into place right there. And taking it off is just the reverse. Obviously, you just kind of pull up and pull down. So pretty easy. And now we'll charge it up, and I'll come back and set it up for you in the mobile device. All right, let's try and go through all of the prompts. I'm going to turn it on the top here. Right, it's asking me the language, and I believe you have to press the check mark to select. Yep, there we go. Communication requires activation. We're not going to do that yet, so I'm going to skip that. And then we have our home screen, it looks like. And then what we'll do right now is connect it to a mobile device. Alright, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to pair the Inreach Explorer to Garmin EarthMate. So you have to download Garmin EarthMate, and you see right here it says connect your Inreach device, or if you have an Inreach account, you do it through here. But I'm just going to go through connect your Inreach device. So you're on your home page right now. I'm going to scroll over to settings. Then I'm going to go down to Bluetooth. It's enabled already. So then I'm going to scroll down to pair device, and I'm using these arrows. I'm going to select it with the checkbox. And then I'm going to select pair device with the checkbox, and then go back to the EarthMate app. Okay, it's waiting. If you see right here, it's waiting. Now we're going back here. We're going to connect. Inreach Explorer Plus, and then we're going to connect. There it is, it recognized it. And right here it says done. So we're done connecting to the Inreach EarthMate app. Alright, so once you get into the EarthMate app, it asks you if you want to download some base data and topo maps, and since I'm in Florida right now, we're downloading the Florida map as well. So you can do that just to get your maps onto your device. Okay, so now we're going to connect the Inreach so that we can update it. And what you have to do is navigate to explore.garmin.com, and then you have to have an account with Garmin, so you have to either create or log into your existing account. Then you go to Plans and Devices right up here. And then you see all the devices that are already registered. I have to add an Inreach device. And then what it does is it brings you to a selection right here where you can select the device that you have. And I'm going to select the Explorer Plus, because what we have to do is we have to find your IMEI number and authorization code. So now it's saying to basically got to turn on the device right here. And then you have to navigate to activation and just go next. And then here's your IMEI code and authorization code. Alright, so I put in my IMEI number, my authorization code. I've accepted the terms here. And you put in your country, region for your billing address. And keep in mind, this is going to create an Inreach account right now so that you connect to the satellite, and it's going to cost money. If you don't want to do this, then you don't do this part. And then when I click next, it's going to go to an information screen with all your personal information. I'm going to skip through that because I don't want my personal information on YouTube, and then we'll go to the screen right after that. After you put in your personal information, you have to choose a contract, and you could choose either like a yearly contract or a freedom plan, which is month to month. The freedom plan costs a little bit more. I'm going to do a yearly one, so I'm going to select there, and then I'm going to do the expedition plan, which will give me the unlimited usage in texts and things like that. So you have also 2-minute tracking, unlimited SOS, etc. So I'll select expedition, and then I'll move forward, and I probably going to have to input some billing and credit card information. I'll come back to the screen that follows that. Once you put in your billing information, you get brought to a screen where it says activation successful. Then I'm going to click next. It says completing activation and messaging. To finish, take your device outside for a clear view of the sky. Follow any on-screen directions. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, so now I'm outside. I'm going to try and stay in the shade so that everybody can see the screen. I'm going to try and click on activation right there. It says go to explore.garmin.com to activate your device. I think I already did that, so I'll hit next. Acquiring GPS. Sending activation. Looks like it's doing something. Okay, it says testing. Alright, so it said my device received an update and will restart in 60 seconds. I'm just going to say restart now. Alright, ensure device has clear view to the sky to complete the update. It's sending the acknowledgement. I should have a clear view of the sky. It looks like I have some messages there. Tells me that an update, here's what the one message says: update's been applied to your device. And then test Inreach. Check out all the great messaging, tracking, and social features. Reply to test. So I'm going to reply to it. Here's your keyboard right here. I'll just say, oh, it gives you predictive, it's predictive keyboard where you can choose words if you're typing. And there it is, thanks. And then we go back to done. It appears that I'm able to send messages because it says, gives me the reply right there. So I think I'm all set up. Now, instead of that activation icon right there, I now have a data use, which to me suggests that the Inreach is actually active. Shows me the plan details, you see right there, expedition. I can click plan details. It tells me all of my features. And we'll check for one more update. And we should be good. So that completes the Inreach activation. And now we'll try and connect it to the computer with the Inreach Sync app. To connect the device to the computer, you go to the inreach.garmin.com site, and that will forward you to explore.garmin.com. So either one. You log into your account, you click on Plans and Devices, then you go to Sync and Update, and then right here you see Windows or Mac. You want to download the Inreach Sync desktop app. I've already done that to save some time, and there's an icon down here, Inreach Sync. Just click on it, and I'm connected to the computer with the device right here via USB cable, and it's going through the sync process right now, determining updates, and depending upon the update it may or may not take a long time. So it shows that it's syncing. I guess the maps take the longest time to sync out of everything. Meanwhile, it looks like it's restarting the device as well. And now we're up to date. Alright, so now you've learned how to turn on your Inreach, get it set up with an Inreach account, go through some configurations, and hopefully you got something out of this. And I appreciate you watching. Until the next time, Vermont Prepper out. As always, keep prepping.